Hey, what's going on YouTube? Chris Boga here with the new segment I'm starting. So, Trader Jack's Flea Market on Route 79 of Western Pennsylvania is up and running again, now that I've discovered. And it's a Sunday flea market, full of people, vendors, doing whatever they're doing. So, I'm starting the series of treasure finds. Every Sunday I go, I buy really cool stuff, and I just like to show it off this time. So, as a main channel being a Yu-Gi-Oh channel, no Yu-Gi-Oh for today. I didn't stop at the one Yu-Gi-Oh section some old white lady has, because I ran out of money before I even got a chance to get down there. So we're just gonna get into what I got. I brought 50 with me, just because I didn't want to spend too much today, but I got a lot more than I expected. So let me get over here and grab some of the stuff. Move it off camera or into a better frame. Okay, so first thing I got, this is actually my first purchase. We got this. It's a, you can tell what it is. This is a Smart Parts Ion. The box was in that condition when I got it. So I open it up and I'm like, oh my fucking god. It's a freak barrel. Focus. It's a freak! And coincidentally, it's in blue and black, which is all my guns and parts and jerseys and pants are in. But freaking two-piece freak. It's an older one, I believe, because it's not reverse threaded here. You gotta turn it left to take off it. Most two pieces are reverse threaded, but these are way cleaner than when I first got them. There's no light for you to see. But yeah, I cleaned the hell out of these. But it did come with an insert. It's a $293 or $693. Sorry, $693 black insert. I'm gonna buy more inserts later, as I use this ion for no good reason. I might sell it if anyone's interested in it. Shoot me offers. But it came with a free barrel, so I was already gonna buy it. Then I looked at the ion itself. It just came with the barrel sock, some extra QEV, Noid line, and the fuck? Anyways, extra QV Noid line and a ASA remote line adapter, which is actually in the box that this iPad is on, my camera. So this is a longer barrel sock. I think this is for the actually for the SP1 or the GOG G1. I don't sure. I don't think the Ion would have a long sock like that. The Vibe comes with a shorter sock. It's about this big, and I have one of those upstairs. But this Ion is not stock, I don't believe, or it's the XC. I can't tell. This ASA is a Smart Parts on-off, so, which I thought was really cool. Trigger's, I think, magnet. It feels kind of weird. I'm a semi-player, but the power button's still there, which surprised me. This feed neck definitely isn't stock, I don't think, because it's a different shade than the other blue, but it's clamping with adjustability right there. And it's a good feed neck. I put it on my loader. I put my loader on this earlier. It was cool. But I tore this apart, cleaned it up, and I noticed the bolt out the back, which I can't get open for some reason. Maybe I just don't know how to life today. Okay. So I just hand tighten it down. Ugh. The last upgrade, I'm just gonna come on, open faster. I'm much more excited about this than you guys would expect. Keep in mind, I said I only brought 50, so I paid less than 50 for this bundle, and it comes with more. I'll show you in a moment. But this shall open faster. These bolts would be better with tools, but I can't find my Allens, which really blows right now because my hands are hurting. Because the O-ring on the thing is a bitch to get past. Other than that, it gets pretty easy. I gotta re-lube this thing. It is not lubed at all. I just wiped everything off and put it in. I'm like, shit, where's the lube? Oh, I didn't use any. Anyways, so the can, bolt, the green cylinder, of course, stood in there. The can, I believe these are spools, but then I checked the bolt. I don't think this is stock bolt. I think this is the firebolt, for the Ion. It's all red. So, I assume that. I could be wrong. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah, just drop the bolt engine like a retard. But, you know, the air goes in through the can, comes here, it dumps, dump there, air exhaust there, comes out of the bolt face. Which is really weird, this bolt's... I'm just gonna drop it all. This won't work afterwards. But yeah, out the back bolt, which Ions, most of them don't have, which I thought was really cool. So I'm stoked about this, and I'm also stoked about the price I got it for. Just gonna throw this bolt back in, and it with the Freak, this thing looks fantastic for it being an Ion, of course. I think this is actually an old Ion with upgraded bolt out the back system. I don't know which one because it's a darker shade of blue. So I'm just assuming. I'm not an Ion fanatic or connoisseur in any sense. But this video is much longer than I intended it to be in the first place. Oh well. Get this bolt back in there. I just hand tighten it down. Not with the Freak barrel on this thing. Ugh, missed. Catch threads, fuck. With the Freak, and of course, the Freak ends up, lines up with the top of the gun beautifully. But it looks, unthread. Well, it looks rather good, I think, for it being an Ion and all. Scripts do that. Or reg. It's a stock reg, unfortunately, so I'm gonna update the trigger, reg, and I did not air this up yet, because it's fucking ASA. It's a pull forward. I don't have any macro line, so I can't pull this back and put it forward. Put a tank on it, because the freaking gauge is in the way. But also, the guy freaking threw in 3,000 PSI Smart Parts tank, Steely. And the best part about it is that came with a myth reg, and the price I got this for, $40. Yeah, Steely. Obviously the Ion in it itself, and the Freak barrel with one insert for 40. That's phantasmal. He said 50, and I said I only had 40 on me, which is absolute close to true. So I got the thing for 40, and I'm either gonna sell it or use it. Send it my Spyro VS1. Because Ions don't shoot bad. They're just spoolie. They're not poppets or stack tube. So I don't know yet. It has a good barrel, good feed neck. I just need, like, the trigger's not even that important. The bolt's fine. The stock board's usable. I just really want to update the reg, and obviously I need to get a new ASA. Cause let me demonstrate to you guys. I try to screw it in, and this dovetail thing gets in the way with the freaking gauge. How do you screw the tank like that? I screw it in, one thread catches, and then it bangs. So I can't drop this back, unfortunately. I might just remove the macro line and just hope to buy more later. I don't know. Macro line's hard to remove. It's hard. It's a really hard macro line. I don't understand why. It's like not flexible at all. But that's the number one thing. So $40 gone. Not really gone. It was a great value, of course. So I'm just gonna put that back in the box. Ta-da! And I bought something for Joy today. Can't find my microfiber. Found my microfiber. Just gonna put my virtue. Got this today. This is a Kershaw compound. It's a China-made knife, and I obviously you can do math. I brought 50, spent 10 on this, and the compound's a $20 to $30 knife on the internet. I'll go on this side, camera. But oh yeah, I can't do that because of the light. Well, fuck me. I'm being stupid. I record here like all the time, and I don't even know. But the Kershaw compound is spring-assisted knife, obviously, the flipper tang. There's no thumb stud. It's G10. Fuck, I forget the steel type. Anyways, it has the Kershaw G-style clip, and oh, it's quite fast. And this came sharp as hell. I'm gonna do a paper test actually. But Kershaw knives are fantastic. They're definitely worth the money, and these are the cheaper line of knives they have. But paper test this, like butter. Like stabbing too. It's just a great. You see it. Wow. EDC knife. I can't talk. This thing cuts like butter though. Oh, not that time. Or this time. Maybe it's the way I'm holding the paper. Yeah, it's definitely the. It definitely works long-wise. Okay, anyways. But look at that. Butter. Butter. You try this at home. The knives, with a kitchen knife even, like, it doesn't do that. But, holy shit. Let me try, for the Yu-Gi-Oh part of our channel here, just gonna throw a, I don't know, freaking Rage of the Deep Sea Trigodia proxy in front of it. It just doesn't stand a chance. It's buttery smooth, and it's sharp as shit. Like, you guys can just see. Try this with any knife you have at home. It probably wouldn't be able to do any of this. And be wary to not cut your fingers off like I almost just did. Just hacking this to pieces. I know that knives aren't good on cardboard, like, at all. Try not to cut myself here. But, yeah, there's a... So, gotta clean that mess up now. So, yeah, got the Kershaw compound for $10. It's a great little knife. It's everyday... Oh, I didn't mention that. EDC is everyday carry knife. It's not something used for tactical. Tactical knives, actually have tactical knife. This is more of a tactical knife, hence the Tac Force. It has just the jimpings here. Should have jimpings up there. Thumb stud, jimpings, and the fuck, what are they called? I forget. Also the seatbelt cutter and the window / glass breaker. It's just more of a stabby, kill you, defensive, situational knife, and it's not sharp. Like, pull up the paper again. These are not sharp for a reason. They're not meant to be sharp. They don't have to be. They're meant for stabby, pointy. Doesn't work on paper that well, but try this with human flesh. It's a stabby knife. It's a defensive knife. Tactical knives are for that. This is more of a open boxes, open things, cut cake knife, and these like some tactical knives, especially Tac Force, like are $8-10. They can be like this one was $8, I believe, and like spring assist knives are the best. I'm gonna do a knife video soon because I've gotten into knives. Some people don't know about that because I don't upload it on my channel, but I'm gonna do knife videos. But not having thumb studs, I don't like that portion of it. But I use flipper tang most of the time anyways because I just love flipper tangs. They're fast and tweety. I'm not a lefty by any means. I'm really slow on the left. And even like closing, I'm a little wary of closing on the left. On righty, I trust myself more on a righty. I don't fuck up as much. But oh, look at that knife. The only con to this knife, I don't think I was focused the whole time. Okay, I was. The only con to the knife is China made, which is just why the price point is so low though. This knife is great. It does what you need it to. It's sharp as hell. It's reliable. No side-to-side play. It locks tight as hell. It's quick as hell because Kershaw makes great speed safe knives. In fact, I should get a closer zoom up of this. But look at that blade. It's nuts. Ugh, it's so beautiful. The only downside is these grips. They're really ergonomically comfortable. Like, you hold them in the hand well. But the G10, which is like a carbon plasticky thing, is not. There's no traction here. That's just why it's an everyday carry knife over a tactical. Tactical knives, like this, for example, have a lot of traction. This has like a riveting really thing. Has this patch here, and obviously the jumpings. So that's the only downside. The grips aren't traction-y. Really smooth G10, which is nice. It's comfortable. Like, I use this. I'm gonna carry this every day from now on. The clip does its job. I don't like the look of it. It's very weird. And when it's in your pocket, it sticks out weird. Like, for example, I carry tip down my pocket, so it's hidden in my pocket. Let me focus that. It's like that inside the pocket. I like these type of clips more, really long, but deep carry tips. That's not as deep carry as you can get it. Some of them get really deep carry. Check out the Kershaw Cryo for deep carries. I'm getting the Cryo 2 in due time though, because Kershaw and ZT, best knives you could get ever. And the best cheap knives with Tac Force. And Spyderco also the good high-end knives. But yeah, that's episode 1 of Flea Market Adventures. That's what I'm gonna call it, Flea Market Adventures. So every week you're gonna see how much money I save and how much money I can make of buying stuff for cheap. Like that Ion, I could probably sell for 120 easily. The Ion with the Freak Barrel and oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Takes out a Hydro. It was Hydroed 06, 706, as you can see there. So even then, like I could just rehydrate it for 15, 20 or whatever it is at certain locations. And yeah, I'm gonna have a night video up after this one. But Flea Market Adventures episode 1. Next week there will be more. That's pretty much it. If you guys enjoy, comment, subscribe. Oh, and this is to you, Nate. Yes, I record on my fucking dining room chair because it's lower than the table and the stuff I put my iPad camera on. Because if you don't know, the iPad camera is really HD, and it zooms in like shit when you record. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoy, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. I like knives. Knives are good, and they're dangerous. Be careful. I mentioned how sharp this is. I didn't even mention how to be careful with it. Like, don't close it on your finger. That would suck really bad. I showed you. They're sharp. Sharp knives. And I got this one for 10 because I hustled him a little bit. I only had 10 on me. I said, oh, I only have 10. And the fact that it's partially rusted in some places. The only downside of the steel also, China. It's rusted right there. And a little bit there. Little blotches there. On this side, it's pretty good. I like the finish of it. Stone wash. Gradient fade. Look at that. It's beautiful. 1940. Kershaw knives are fantastic. And look at this, the detailing on the G10. It's a oh, refocus there. It's a good look. It's a great looking handle. It's just not as traction-y as I thought it would be from what it looked like. But yeah, I haven't been talking too much. That's pretty much it. If you guys enjoy, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios, YouTube.